He was a very outstanding character.
Tavares Pinkney and his twin brother Terrell might look the same, but Tavares says the two couldn't be more different. Tavares says Terrell was a successful athlete and student.
We actually switched classes one time, and he took my math test and got 100.
But April 30th, 2005, life changed for the Pinkney twins. They were getting ready to drive back from their aunt's wedding, but headed home in separate cars because of an argument.
It was an argument that saved my life.
That night, Terrell and 5 other people died in a crash on the narrow and winding rural road of SC 315. Police say a drunk driver crossed the center line and slammed into Terrell's car head-on, killing all 4 people in his car, as well as 2 passengers in the drunk driver's car.
When we got there, we saw the car on fire, crushed.
Terrell's tragedy isn't the first in that area. The South Carolina Department of Public Safety says 12 people died on SC 315 near US 17 over the last 5 years.
Just being able to see around that curve that they were driving on, maybe the car could have turned, and they could have came out with a little bit of damage but still have their lives.
In 2015, more than 15,000 people were killed in rural road wrecks nationwide. But the dangers that come with steep, narrow, and obstructed rural roads are especially a problem in South Carolina. A recent TRIP study found South Carolina has the highest rural road death rate in America.
It saddens me because it's something that could be fixed.
And new state legislation might bring the road changes Tavares is so desperately hoping for. House Bill 3516 raises the state's gas tax by 2 cents per gallon a year, every year for the next 6 years. That money will pay to improve South Carolina's roads, bridges, and highways. It's a tax that Governor Henry McMaster voted against, saying it places the greatest burden on South Carolina's working families and would be unnecessary if the General Assembly would use existing gas tax revenues more efficiently. Tavares says he just wants to see change.
We want no traffic deaths.
Lance Corporal Matt Southern with South Carolina Highway Patrol says the danger of these roads is amplified when you pair it with impaired and distracted driving.
It's important that we do everything that we're supposed to do when we're out here utilizing the roadway. It's a responsibility for all of us to get back to the basics of being safe drivers.
And he says it's an issue that Highway Patrol continues to crack down on, especially in high-risk areas.
As a trooper, it's our job to get unsafe and dangerous drivers off of our roadways.
Even though roadway changes won't bring his own brother back, Tavares says they might help someone else.
Growing up as a twin, you think you're gonna be together forever. I just wish something could have been done.